Have you ever felt that you had to do something, but you just didn't feel like doing it? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you the 3 ways on how to do things even if you don't feel like it. And make sure you stay to the end of this video where I'll be talking about this last point that will really help you shift yourself to be able to do the things even though you don't want to do them at all. So without further ado, let's go into the first point, which is going to be that you need accountability. And what accountability is that you need someone to hold you accountable. Someone that's gonna keep you in your tracks when you said, oh, I'm gonna be doing this, or you got challenged to do a whole bunch of other things. Even though you don't feel like doing it, it's outside your comfort zone, but that person is there to check up on you to make sure you actually do it. That could be a coach, that could be a friend that's a hard ass, that's gonna be able to make sure you do your work and make sure you actually go on with the task you need to get finished. And the reason why we want accountability is because when you try to do it by yourself, you're going to tell your mind a whole bunch of things, all these other excuses that, oh, I don't want to do it, or like, oh, you know, maybe it's not the right time for me. Oh, you know, it's kind of late. Maybe I could do it later on. But when you get accountability, when you get someone that keeps you accountable, that person will help you push yourself, and then you'll be able to do the task even though you don't feel like it. Because when you don't feel like it, you're going to think of, oh, you know, I'm not tired, I'm not feeling too well, I'm not in my peak state, so maybe I'll just do it later on. And when you say that and you actually say that to your own self, you do it over and over, and that becomes like a long vicious cycle, and that's going to be a losing habit. You don't want to be a losing person. You want to become a winner. So to become a winner, you need to get yourself to do the things even though you don't feel like it. And the first thing you gotta do is get some accountability. Get someone that's accountable and make sure that will be able to make sure you're on track. So the second one on how to be able to do things even though you don't feel like it is going to be changing your state. And what I mean by changing your state is that you have to change your environment, change your emotions, and also change on how you feel. So that could be for various different things. So for example, I do a thing called meditation, and also there's another thing called breathing exercise. So as you may or may not see from other videos, mostly in my beginning videos, I talk about how to energize yourself naturally, and this part is where you get to change your state. So when you change your state, I put my hands up high, up, up. And what I do is I bring it down, take a deep breath in and close my eyes. And then I breathe out from my mouth and exhale and push up. And I do 30 of those, so like, and you just get your body moving, and the reason why you actually change your state and you're able to change yourself is because when you're in the current state where you don't feel like it, you're most likely gonna be in a really tired state, lazy state. It could be any other things. For me, it's usually lazy or tired. So to do that, I get myself moving, get that energy pumping, and when I get the energy pumping, I get my body moving. I'm generating that energy. They're generating that energy, so I get the energy to be able to do things, and I feel more energetic to do those things. So that really, the second way on how to do things even though you don't feel like it is going to be changing your state. And you could meditate also to change your state from someone that's very like anxious, lazy, to someone that's a lot more calm and more focused and collected. So that's the second way. And now we got the third way on how to do things even if you don't feel like it. It's going to be that you need to get a forfeit. And what I mean by forfeit is that if you don't finish that task, if you don't finish the things you need to finish by the end of this week, you have to do something that's going to be it's going to cause a lot of pain for you pretty much. For example, if I didn't finish a challenge, and this challenge is like for me, just, you know, giving a speech topless in front of a corporate office with a lot of security right there. Imagine doing that. That's a lot of pain because that's going to hurt my self-esteem. That's going to be a big hit in regards to like my internal self-image, and also you just the big fear of rejection and judgment is right there. So that's really for example of forfeits. So when you have something that's so strong that something that you don't want to do, something that's gonna push yourself, and that thing is gonna push yourself, so you actually stay on top of your stuff. How sounds cuss. And then also make sure you do the things, you know, to get yourself moving in the right direction. So really, third one is you have to your accountability is gonna give you a forfeit. That's something that's painful for you, so that if you fail to do it, you have to do something that's super out of your comfort zone, and you know you don't want to do something that uncomfortable, especially what I just mentioned. So that's the 3 ways on how to do things even if you don't feel like it. And if you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. And if you know any other ways on how to do things, even if you don't feel like it, let me know in the comments box below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.